Hello, my friends. My name's Kevin, and this is Kev's Vibe of the Day. Let's get right to the card. This is a good one. Today we have the Guardian or the Earth Guardian. Now, once again, I'm going to give credit. This is Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck with a beautiful artwork from, I almost said network, from Lily Moses. So we have the full moon that is sort of now moving into a waning phase. And it was really full first thing in the morning yesterday on the eastern part of the United States. Um, so it started waning somewhat towards the end of the day. But anyway, still very bright and vibrant. So, what does the Earth Guardian tell us? Basically, to go to ground, to look at the seeds that we can plant and be grounded in all the decisions that we're making. In other words, if you've been living in your head, in your mind, your thoughts, all over the place, rushing, worrying, thinking, stuck in the above your shoulders part of your chakra system, this is reminding you to go down into the ground. You'll see that this image is represented by that earth angel, so the Gaia's blessing. We see a picture of a beautiful non-binary angel with a staff in his right hand, her right hand, their right hand, and obviously a dream catcher. Oftentimes, when we're thinking too much about what we have to do, we're missing what we are needing to know and needing to do. And as we're in this autumnal, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, time, then it is time to go to ground. Notice how Mother Earth is doing her bit to sort of let go of and release and allow anything and everything that no longer serves the year, no longer serves purpose to fall away. Roots are going down deeper into the Mother Earth. They're retreating. Animals are beginning to get ready to hibernate. So the world in the Northern Hemisphere is coming to a place of deep rest. This card is signifying slow down, get back to basics, work on removing the thoughts and the feelings that keep you going and going and going and going and spinning, and just come into a space of depth, a space of truth, a space of authenticity. And as you ground, as you get more connected to earth, and that could be a walk in nature, even spending time with mountains, you're connected with a deeper sense of purpose, deeper sense of who you are. And we're coming up on Halloween, or Heween, as they say in the old, I think it's old Celtic language. It's different for Scots and British, but I think it's called Heween or something like that. This is where the veil between the spirit worlds is the thinnest, supposedly, which is why, most folks feel like they get messages and they get intuition and they get signs. And I also truly believe too that Halloween for me has always been the beginning of this festive type season. It seems like it starts with Old Hallows Eve and then works all the way through to probably St. Valentine's, because right after St. Valentine's, here, at least in the Western world, we have the All Saints. In England, it's St. George. In Wales, St. Andrew. Ireland, obviously, St. Patrick. Actually, I think Wales is St. David. So Scotland, St. Andrew. So all the saints in the canonized religions all sort of start off the year of doing all things like Lent and those kind of things. So at this point, we begin to sort through, sift and sort, sift and sort, sift and sort what's needed, what needs to be discarded, because the leaves are losing the trees are losing their leaves. Mother Nature's letting go of the year, saying thank you, boom, done, and really going to ground. We're putting on warmer clothes if you're in the northern hemisphere. If you're in the southern hemisphere, it's reversed. You have the spring coming and life happening. It's a bit like those of us in the northern hemisphere see you gathering and doing what is coming up for us next. Right. Let's read from Melody Beatty's book. I'm waiting to see if the Alchemist has anything to say, and so far he's been quiet this morning. Well, not really quiet. I like his energy. What I will tell you about connecting with the Alchemist and bringing in spirits, they are very subtle and, just like people, quite sensitive. So it is easy to somewhat offend in a way, in a different way. Not offense like human offense, but it is easy to dishonor, disrespect. And usually I feel it when I don't feel it. When I'm not feeling their energies, when I'm not feeling their love and their buoyancy, when I'm not feeling them around, it reminds me I've done something that I need to regroup, reground, and respect. It's all done with love. It's all done with peace. It's all done with harmony. But I know when my own egoic human being is being a little bit ratchet. Okay, so here we go. October 21st. And the message is, learn to nurture and be nurtured. It was a quiet morning. I holed up in a hotel room at the mouth of Bryce Canyon, working on this book. This is Melody Beatty talking. Working on my life, I stayed in bed for a while, thinking, pondering, wondering. Finally, I got up, went to the restaurant for coffee and a roll, then went for a drive. Soak up nature, I told myself. This journey is a living meditation. I drove to Bryce Canyon Park, letting the massive stones, the colors and the spirals, the eternity of the canyon touch me, heal me, soothe my soul. An hour later, when I felt calmer and more energized, I got back in the car and headed for the park exit. Several cars were jammed up. I wondered if there'd been an accident. Then I saw why the others had stopped. A mother deer was standing on the side of the road, gently nuzzling her fawn. She stood by her offspring's side, protecting and nurturing. Many of us barely remember a mother's nurturing love. Some of us do, with fondness and joy. Many of us have experienced the great gift of nurturing and loving our children, a joy that opens the heart in a way nothing else can. Some of us have learned to give and receive nurturing in other ways, to people outside our immediate families. But for most of us, along the way, we have learned the gift, the wonder, the awe, and the healing blessings of nurturing. Giving and receiving is a continuous cycle, a necessary part of the road of the heart. Learn to nurture others. Nurture and love yourself. The whole universe will rally round and help. Others will applaud your efforts and learn from them. The way the passers-by stopped to gaze on the deer and her fawn. Ooh. Celebrate the power of nurturing. Release its gentle love. It rests inside each of us, waiting to be seen, appreciated, and brought to life. Gosh, I've got goosebumps. That's just all nurturing. That's what today is really all about. The 21st of October, 2021, a day of nurturing. And I really think that can go along with the Earth Guardian. Now I've got goosebumps, so I know, and it feels as if there is a sort of a host, if I will, of guardians and spirits sort of doing this, making this kind of collar up around. And it's quite interesting when I open myself up for this, as you should, would, and could. So it does feel like there's a spirit here. Let's see what happens. Put your eyes down, put your seat down, bring your palms up, and begin your Ujjayi breath, the yogic breath, the breath of inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. With every inhale, bring in truth and clarity and love and nurturing. With every exhale, let something go. Let go of what you don't need. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, goody, 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 goody. Hello. I am part of the Alchemist Group, part of the Star People. Yes, yes, yes. And we call ourselves the Star People because we come with joy and with laughter and with peace and with fun. And this is where we wish for you all to go. This is the first time that we've been coming through. The Alchemist gave us all this little lovely insight from the channel, and we've come just to bring this joy and this peace and this love. Oh my goodness gracious me, it is so good to see you and feel you and the ancestral guardians that are here around you. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Now, I won't stay for long, just to say, when they talk about the grounding and the nurturing, you are also somewhat discombobulated in your transmutations and changes. And I see you coming and going, and some are listening to this and talking about that, and all of a flurry and all of a rush. Slow down. Be with the love. Feel the love. Watch loving movies. Read loving books, particularly to yourself. As the delightful young master was reading his piece about the nurturing of the deer in the foal, we were gathering, and like the little earth nymphs that we are, part of the Star People, I was able to pop in and just say, whoosh, I'm going to go see what I can see and do. It feels so good. It feels so good to be around you. I want you to think of all the ways that you create sparkle and love everywhere with all people in all places. It feels so good. You are a remarkable human on this earth, and the earth is looking for you, looking to you. So ground yourselves, my darling friends, and be with the love and the truth and the happiness of this season. Yes, indeed, there will be turmoil and trouble, as if there has always been turmoil and trouble somewhere. But that does not mean you have to go running after it to get it. It doesn't. You know, as you watch birds in the springtime bring their young flock to the edges of lakes and waters, they splash and they flap and they carry on. Dogs in a crisp morning in the dew, they run and they scamper, enjoying this rather fresh weather, as should you. There are many blessings to be found in this earth, many ways for you to nurture your soul, listening to good music, consuming good food, being with good people, reminding yourself to celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. This is not the time to want and want and want and want and be upset for not having. This is the time to learn to nurture the love of the earth. Think of the Mother Earth as your own mother, holding you, giving you a place to ground and to live, being that kindness. And now, my friends, it is time for me to leave, but I love you, I love you, I love you, and it's so good to see you, and you are so bright and cheerful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you do and all that you are. Bring your hands to prayer at heart center. Ground yourself where you are and think about all the ways that you are of strength to yourself, of strength to others, the strength you bring to the world, and be reminded of your own strength, your own truth, your own love, and all of the ways that you anchor all of those blessings and gifts into those that are around you, those that see you. Just remind yourself of the virtues of the real, true, loving gifts that you bring to the planet. Then lift your thumb knuckles to your third eye center. Together we bow and say Namaste. Wow. That was quite something. Anyway, thank you. Thank you. I love you. Have a great day. Enjoy your nurturing, whatever you do. Until next time, bye.